Holy smoke, Batman. We're getting bombed. We're getting bombed.
Check us out at I'veBeenWrongBefore.webs.com. I'm back on the Bronco bandwagon this week. They started off good last year, 6-0, and they had the ugly socks, and they're playing well now. But
I got my Bronco thong ready.
well, we're back again after 2 weeks. We got a little bit of quarterback controversy going on in the league. 3 weeks, and starting in week 3, we got some breaking news.
Yeah.
What's up in Philadelphia there?
Michael Vick will start. Announced from Andy Reid just not even 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
that's the best decision he made in 5 years.
Yeah, changed the whole show's programming.
Yeah.
But we were going to talk about Philadelphia and their quarterback situation. You trade away Donovan McNabb, who's going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
He's got 12 seasons in. He's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, even at his age, and he's really helped Washington out.
And I think he's got a good 4 or 5 years left if he stay healthy.
Oh, yeah. And since they're starting Vick, I was going to say that, the fans wanted McNabb. They kept booing him and everything. But, finally Andy Reid finally listened to the fans and got Michael Vick to start. Because, even the fans in Philly, they'll boo Santa Claus.
Yeah.
So I remember that.
They don't play. They probably called his house and made some death threats.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Well, I mean, he traded away McNabb for Cobb, which, has a 56.3 passer rating. He's got 4 touchdowns and 7 interceptions on his career.
I don't understand it. He must be dipping in his son's stash.
He's. I don't know. The only thing I can see possibly is the money. McNabb's getting $12.5 million. Cobb's getting 1.2, and Vick is getting 1.6. But here's another reason why I think Vick might be starting is he's a free agent next year.
Yeah.
And you don't start Vick, and he's got lots of options. So.
Yeah.
It's all Vick is asking for is give him a chance. And he's done it right now with the 4th highest passer rating right now in the NFL, behind Jay Cutler.
And he's the top rusher as a quarterback.
Quarterback.
Well, he's dangerous.
If Vick, if Young would run, maybe. But and Vick's been raising his stock because he's been saying all the right things. Cobb's our starter.
Yeah.
I'm just glad to be playing and back in the league. And he's handling himself well compared to.
He's handling it a whole lot more than the franchise would. I'll tell you that.
So I'm glad to see Vick start.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll see the Eagles rise up the board here.
I think they will.
Yeah.
Because the Cowboys aren't looking good in that division.
Oh no.
They got real problems.
The defense needs help.
Well, other than that, it's not really a quarterback issue as far as who's going to start, but in New York with the Jets, Rex Ryan his offense seems to have an identity crisis right now. Are they going to throw the ball? Are they going to run the ball? I understand you got the good defense, and that carried you to the playoffs last year, and you kind of worked with it. But now you got this passer in Mark Sanchez who can throw the ball. In Week 1 against Baltimore, he had 10 completions for 21 attempts.
I think Rex was a little scared to let him drop back against Baltimore.
So is his opponent.
This week they seen that hey, we can throw it a lot on the Patriots because they got weak defensive backs.
What I was thinking too is there's only one way to find out what he can do against Baltimore is to let him loose, let him try. You got to see what he can do. You can't.
Well, like I said, 21 attempts total against Baltimore, and then last week against the Patriots, he has 21 completions. Yeah. For 220 yards, 3 touchdowns. He got sacked 3 times against the Patriots, but he had a 124 passer rating plus.
Yeah.
So
and I don't think Rex wants him to drop back and throw it 30 times because he does have LaDainian back there still. He still wants to be a running team. But it's nice to see that Sanchez is moving toward that group of good quarterbacks.
I believe he's top 10 in the passer rating right now too.
He looked good.
Yeah, because against Baltimore, said they were staking up against the run because they weren't throwing it. When with the way they're blitzing, throw some quick slants or something. Make them linebackers, make Ray, make them move back a little bit.
Yeah.
And now we got another issue up there with Edwards getting a DWI. That's going to affect the passing game just a little bit in New York.
Yeah, it's going to hurt.
And there's trade rumors already
with Brandon Jacobs. No. Sorry, you talking about the Jets?
Yeah, with that, I don't. And a great deal will take you to the playoffs, but you look at who won the Super Bowl last year with the Saints, and they got a decent defense, but offense can. You do have and the Jets have the right mix. They just got to use it and play it.
Yeah. They're trying to manage the game too much right now. They just need to worry about trying to win instead of trying to manage.
Yeah. Right, and
getting that win against the Patriots did them good.
Yeah, that was huge.
They're not that far behind in the conference, so
they're still right there.
Yeah,
and maybe some more quarterback. I wouldn't call it a controversy. The drama continues in the frozen north in Minnesota. Do you bench Favre and play Travarius Jackson?
I wish they would.
No.
Chili.
I wish he would. Big silver fox.
Not many teams make the Super Bowl start 0-2. Two teams in the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And last year, and I can see why Favre didn't want to come back. He had the highlight of his career last year. He had his best passer rating year at a 107.2.
Yeah.
He had the best completion percentage. He had his second best yards per game, and he had the lowest amount of interceptions that Favre has ever done.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Maybe he got talked back into it, and he wasn't ready. He is rusty.
Yeah, Childress flies. They all fly down there when he was throwing picks to them high school players down there. So
I think I saw a pick in that Wrangler commercial, but I don't know. And that's wearing jeans.
I think they'll be all right, though. I mean, Favre is notorious for throwing picks, and he's not going to stop throwing the ball.
No.
When Rice gets back, it's going to be when Sidney gets back, it's going to be another weapon deep down the field with Shanko. So I still think they might make the playoffs, even though Chicago's looking good, and Detroit's playing good.
Yeah, they're playing everybody tough. And I'm sticking with my thing, saying Minnesota won't make the playoffs. I'm sticking with it.
It's going to be.
I have been wrong before.
It's killing me.
It's going to be a tough season for them, but I think they'll squeak out a lot of close wins and squeak in the playoffs.
Other than that, the Titans, they pull Young and put in, they
lost the hat. We done lost the hat.
And Young's still the starter. And
Young head is not in the game. Yeah. He's not a Drew Brees who's constantly thinking.
No, he's not a Drew Brees, but look at the success Vick's having right now.
But Vick is working. Yeah. You won't see Vick you won't see him fighting dogs no more for sure. But you won't never see him in a strip club. His mind is thinking football.
And Vick threw the ball more in college than Vince did.
Yeah,
he was more.
Vince is not. His mind isn't football ready.
But as an athlete and somebody at that position, at a quarterback position. There's a lot of opportunity there for the Titans.
The only problem is he's not showing his athletic. He still wants to be that passer.
That's what frustrates us more is because we know what he can do and he's just too hesitant.
Show your legs.
Well, they're showing clips of Vick not running and passing where he would have run before and being successful. I just think it maybe Vick's a little more seasoned. He's been in the league longer. Maybe that time off matured him.
He definitely matured him, and he's more football ready. He makes that decision. I'm taking off. I'm gone.
Or he could be thinking that I could scramble for 5. I can throw for 20 right now. So
he's able to judge defenses maybe a little better.
Yeah.
He's hitting Polamalu right in the chest.
Vinny will break out the pack and still try to throw.
I mean, they are 1-1, and it looks like right now the scariest part of that division is Houston. So the Titans still have a chance to make the playoffs as a wild card or even win
especially with that defense they got, which I saw today. That Titan defense after 2 weeks is ranked number 1 in the NFL right now.
Oh, that's good. I wonder if I can pick them up.
I think somebody to trade them. They'll trade them or something.
And the only other quarterback controversy seems to be on Dancing with the Stars. I just got to tell the Arizona Cardinal fans that if you are true fans and really love Warner, you just go ahead and vote him off that show. Gang up together, start a website, do something. But get Warner off that show so he'll get bored and maybe come back in time to save your season.
I think I saw him in Kroger last night. Stacking groceries again. In between the Dancing with the Stars.
I think he's making more money with Dancing with the Stars. He's like, I'm not coming back for $2 million.
He getting them tips.
He's starting a third career.
He's multi-talented.
That's pretty much the show for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm the commish, and I've been wrong before.
I'm Swamizi, and I've been wrong before.
And we all know I'm the franchise. Still wrong.
If you're watching, don't play the spread in our fantasy league. That's just a joke.
If you go to the side, don't do it. Don't be calling Vegas saying you want to fight.
Out. Peace.
I forgot to mention the
Red brick.